Have you ever thought about ditching the booze?
I don't drink alcohol that much, if I'm being honest.
If you don't feel good and you don't look good, why would you do it?
So many people in this country, I think, are functioning alcoholics.
More and more people around the world are becoming sober curious. But what does that mean? People who are sober curious are essentially interested in reducing the amount of alcohol they drink. It is different than going fully sober. It doesn't necessarily mean giving up drinking, but it's more about exploring the reasons why you drink, how you drink, and when you drink. YouGov conducted a survey which found that 44% of drinkers between 18 to 24 say that they occasionally or regularly order low or non-alcoholic drinks. That's up from 31% in 2022. So that's almost half of young Brits turning down booze for low or no alcohol alternatives.
Younger generations are more informed, they are more financially constrained. But on top of that, there is a generational change. Alcohol is what their parents would do, right? So it's like what the oldies do.
I think my parents' generation does drink more than me. Like, not my parents in specific, but just across the board, their generation does definitely.
I want to go on nights out. I want to drink. I want to have fun with my friends. But then maybe in the future, I might consider, going sober permanently.
I feel like a lot of people maybe smoke more instead of drinking. I feel like smoking is almost like accepted more, and drinking is like, it can also be seen as more dangerous.
I noticed my skin was getting really dry, and like I started getting laugh lines around my face, so I gave up. That was it for me. I'm very vain.
So you don't drink alcohol at all now?
At all, no. Not even a little bit.
The same survey also found that 18 to 24-year-olds were the most sober age group overall, with 39% deciding to not drink alcohol at all.
I think the optimum is to be able to moderate, right? And to live a life of balance.
One person who puts his success down to giving up booze is Jordan Schwarzenberger.
Got an album.
Despite being only 26 years old, he's a manager of a YouTube group, The Sidemen, and is on the Forbes 30 under 30 list.
Would I have been as successful as I am now if I had not stopped drinking? Definitely not. I think like everything that I've done in my career, which is still growing and building now, everything has come from the focus that I was able to bring back into my life through not getting distracted by going out partying, drinking to excess, or partying to excess, you could say. Again, that's not the alcohol's problem, it's your problem, ultimately. You're the one who needs to be more disciplined. I'm the one who needs to be more disciplined in this case. And I think by adding a little bit of discipline in, things drastically changed. Now, thankfully, I think opinions are starting to change. There's a much greater emphasis on being responsible rather than just going to excess.
This is not just happening in the UK. According to US research from Gallup, the number of under 35-year-olds deciding not to drink has declined by 10% in the last 2 decades.
The Institute of Alcohol Studies, based in the UK, actually has some studies showing that in the last decade there's been a significant drop in alcohol consumption in almost every country in the OECD, right? So it's not just Britain, it's across the world.
Yeah.
It seems like there is a range of reasons why people are cutting down or completely quitting alcohol, whether that's because of money, health reasons, or that simply it isn't cool anymore. And with less and less young people choosing to drink, it seems like the sober curious movement isn't going anywhere in the future.